Well, it's good to be back, Andile, and I'll tell you, there's nothing sarcastic about the stories I'm about to deliver here. Let's start with the first one. Yusuf Maart, breaking news. A club-to-club agreement concluded between Kaizer Chiefs and SV Ried, a team out in Austria in the second division. He was due to get a contract at Kaizer Chiefs, but with terms not being agreed, Chiefs then deciding to trigger the option so that he does not leave Amakosi Naturena for free. I want to find out from Dr. Khumalo. Doc, Chiefs going to be different without captain and leader Yusuf Maart, and how is he going to fare in the second division in Austria?
Mazola, firstly, let me congratulate Yusuf, because that's a very lucrative one. As a player, you need to, open ambitions to play outside the country. I think it's going to be a different Kaizer Chiefs, because Matt played 90%, if not 98% of the games for Kaizer Chiefs. And who's going to forget the very crucial goal that he scored in the Nedbank Cup? And I think, everything was probably centered around him, because also remember, he was carrying an armband. But then again, there's nothing one can do about it. If now Melavaye, it's okay, let it be. But Chiefs, they're going to look so different. Wait for it, Baba. I'm just saying.
But why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
No, injalo. Mama ngithini uyasibonela injalo. Yeah, uzobabona. Abekho.
Abayephi?
Why ufuna ukwazi? Abekho, but I'm saying you mean.
Well, Dr. Khumalo is keeping his cards close to his chest, but what I can tell you, Lina, I know something yana. Kaizer Chiefs have signed Asanele Velebai as well as Luke Bartman from Cape Town Spurs. But the issue here is that there's a legal battle ensuing. Cape Town Spurs are saying these players are still our players. They are contracted until at least 2026 and therefore should come back to training. I can tell you, Velebai has not traveled with Chiefs to the Netherlands, neither has Batman, but they are Kaizer Chiefs players in that sense. But Spurs are saying they want them back, and Kaizer Chiefs have been advised then to get a lawyer to argue that these players are free agents because of the status, amateur status, that is, of Cape Town Spurs, who were relegated just a few weeks ago. But we'll keep a close watch on that. sabcsport.com, that's where the updates will be around this matter that seems to have a legal case that's ensuing, as I pointed out earlier. Let's now move on to their bitter rivals, Orlando Pirates, who actually left the country for Spain for pre-season earlier today. We saw pictures coming out of OR Tambo. But I can tell you, a man that's soon to join the Buccaneers is Mali international, Abdoulaye Marigo, set for a move, set for medicals, should have landed in the country this week. It remains to be seen whether he will join coach Absalam Wadu and the rest of the squad, Yosipo Mbules and the like, for pre-season. But as we know it now, undergoing his medical to complete his move to the Buccaneers. Clubs are making moves. They are releasing players, bringing in some new ones. Mamelodi Sundowns confirming a couple of exits that we already known about. We reported on when we were still at the Club World Cup as well. But a name that was not there when Naskipa Hlomphokekana is Thapelo Maseko. Now, I'm told a club in Cyprus, Aris, want Thapelo Maseko. They've made an offer to take him on loan, but Mamelodi Sundowns have rejected this initial offer because they want to recuperate the money that they would have paid for Maseko from SuperSport United. I want to know from you whether they should let him go. He didn't make the 26-man squad for the Club World Cup. It seems he's not in Coach Miguel Cardoso's plans.
The plan is a coach because coach, remember, joined the team during the season where he hasn't done a pre-season with everybody. So I would allow him to have this space more along an opportunity to train everybody and see where he can fit Maseko. But we all know what Maseko can give Mamelodi Sundowns. What a player! I like Maseko. But if the offer is there and the offer makes sense, I would love to see him, having an opportunity to play overseas.
Well, it remains to be seen whether Maseko will get an opportunity to play. Reminder that he came from SuperSport United. In fact, a team that's now no longer exists in existence because, as we reported last week here on Soccer Zone, it's been sold. The new name is Siwelele FC. Now, the latest here is that Siwelele FC will not immediately relocate to Bloemfontein, where we believe those will be their future base as a club, but they will stay in Gauteng for the 2025 and 2026 season. This is now to allow players not to leave Mahala. Similar case with Spendlov, who's now since joined Kaizer Chiefs, but they're trying to hold on to the core of the team at least for 1 year. And then maybe you could see a situation where they sell them one by one and bring in new players with the supposed cash injection that Siwelele FC are going to bring on board as they relaunch this new team. Now, let me finish off with the playoffs update. Tatana is going to come and talk about some goals scored in the playoffs. But Andile, I can tell you that those stories might as well be as null and void as Gavin Hunt's 1,000 game. Because the court order says there will be another hearing on the 22nd of July, which means this affects the NFD from kicking off a month later, because as it stands, those playoffs, even though we saw them on sabcsport.com and SABC Plus, at the moment, they mean nothing.